Xfinity Mobile Arena.
This is the most entertaining fighting in fighting, man.
Fight fans of Philly! Knucklemania 6 in Philly.
What's up? It's Brian Soscia. Is my mic even on? I can't hear myself. There we go. My mic's on now. It's chaos. It's going to be chaos later. We are live from the 2300 Arena, better known as, say it with me, the ECW Arena, where the extreme things happen, where we've invited you to join the well, I can't speak. It's like I'm drunk already. I've invited you to join the revolution, and now you've joined it, so we're excited. A lot of good stuff going to happen today. If this is anything like last year, we never know who's going to show up. Now, I do know that some of the top, I think, 3 matches were already released, if you missed it, at Bare Knuckle FC. That's on Instagram. And you can talk about that. A lot of people excited. We're going to announce more today. It's going to be jam-packed. Last year, this place was nuts. The questions that were being asked and everything like that. So we're excited about it. We're ready to go. Before we get to some of our guests today, we never know who's going to show up, but I can tell you this. Out of the top 3 fights, I'm trying to get every one of them on today to talk to them. And I also, you never know who else is going to show up. But the first things first, we want to talk about the huge Knucklemania 6 presser today. But before we get to all that, man, come on, let's think about it. What's this weekend? It's a fight week. You don't want to lose that. It's the last fight of the year, man, right before Christmas. Everyone's excited. And we're going to be at Mohegan Sun. A good card, should be a great card, BKFC.com. You can see that whole card, and we'll try to get to that card a little bit later and review that. But it's very, very exciting. People left and right talking about it. Hit me up in the DMs. I can't wait, man. It'll be a good heavyweight fight, of course, coming up at Mohegan Sun. We'll look at the card in just a little while, but first things first, I want to talk to the boys in the booth. How you guys doing? How you feeling? This live
great.
Broadcast.
And I want to say, I noticed that your mic wasn't up. That's because you're 2 in the board this week, where usually you're 1. So,
well, I was sitting at 1. I was.
They're doing sound checks. Yeah, that's not us, everybody. Things are happening here.
It's a live broadcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now you get to get behind the scenes. And
Thank you, Jan.
Thank you, Jan. Thank you, Jan.
He's got to work.
Say hello to the people, Jan.
He's got to work.
He's working. We're messing with Jan, our sound guy. This is what it is, man. Live broadcast, and you never know what you're going to get. But I do know that last year, like I said to the guys in the opening, this was a lot of fun here. This year, I'm looking for more of the same. Now, I was sitting in mic 1. I was told to move. Apparently, my lighting wasn't right. I don't know what it was. Broken Brandon has been on the scene since, I think he got it at 4:30 in the morning. He set all this up.
He slept here.
Yes, he did. He slept here on a cot. We're very grateful for him, and we appreciate it. He's gonna have look how serious he is. He's gonna have a conniption today. You okay, dude?
They've got new boards. There's the card.
Well, you could have put the card up for Connecticut when I was talking about Connecticut. That would have worked, right?
Just for the viewers, they didn't see the post yet.
I told him about it already. So let's look. What are we doing here?
Well, all right, listen.
Didn't you get the rundown I printed you out? Wait,
there's no rundown
first of all,
today.
I wrote my rundown.
There's no rundown
like this because you didn't give me one.
There's 2 productions going on with no additional staff.
3. I
There's
got
no
one in my
budget
head,
for
too.
this show. There's no budget for this show. We always say that. And and then we're also so.
Anyway, I appreciate you guys being
It's
here.
going to be a great show.
Is it
We're
better?
all very excited
Hey,
to be
can you
here.
guys hear us this week?
Can we interview Jan?
This-
Get him
I
on
try-
the show. Get him on the show.
Hold on. Let's
This is better than last week. This is already better than last week.
look at this guy.
It's already. Yeah, wait, can you see Jan? There he is. He's setting up the sound.
This guy's ruining the show.
Some behind-the-scenes content here. There's Jan, our sound guy. Hopefully, he doesn't pick his nose.
There's Junior.
Junior's there too. Don't pick your nose, guys. They're shooting.
Hey,
you.
Jan,
give
say
us a
hi.
wave, Jan. There you go. There's Jan, our sound guy, taking behind the scenes here at Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship Knucklemania 6 press conference. Everyone's here in the chat. Rick Walsh, he's here. I'm going to forget people. There's so many. There's a Von Erich here. I like that. Eric Von Erich. I like that. Laskowski's here. Dave RN's here. I think it's your registered nurse, maybe. I've been saying your name wrong for years. Julio's here. That's the guy that sends in the trivia. Everybody, man. Kill Eagle Promotions, Little Ben. Thank you for being here, hanging out with us, guys. Swervo Cuts, Tag Shaw's here. Love hanging out with Billboard Nerds. The Iki, there's so many people. Dylan, all right, I can't name you all, but there's a lot of people, and we really appreciate it. What I want to take a look at is, can we flash up the Connecticut card real quick? Let's take a look. Are you ready for that? If not, we'll do trivia first. Do you want to do trivia first? Sure. Would that be easier? I can't hear a word you're saying.
Yeah, because we got one mic today, so.
Well, why can't you guys share it?
You put it on my side.
Why are you out of focus?
I don't know. We're trying to fix your focus.
It's a live broadcast. Why don't we just get off my focus and
There we
maybe
go.
we can try some bare knuckle
I'll
trivia.
worry. Why don't you pull that up, Brand?
Pull it up.
Pull it up. Pull it out.
Pull it out. Pull it out. Unzip. Zzz. Here you go. I can't hear it, but here you go.
No.
Oh, hang on.
Thank God there's captions, guys. Do you want me to read it?
Brandon said, "Hang on. I want to take us live." We got a new board. I don't know how to take us live.
You can see him setting up in the background. Well, you did see it. Now
I don't
you
know.
see,
Brandon's been here all day. I just got here. Nothing's working.
Brandon's all cracked up. Look at him.
Yeah.
He won't even look at the camera. He's
He's got
disgusted with himself.
He's got like 400 milligrams of nicotine in him.
He's got the out
And-
patches. He's just.
And he's flying around the board, and the trivia isn't coming through the board.
I want to tell you something, Evan. Today when I got here, Ev, now don't cut me off as I'm talking.
Hang on, wait. Let's see if this works. You guys hear that?
Yeah, hold on though.
perfect.
Before you hit it, I want to tell Evan something about you.
Go ahead.
When I got here today, I got here a couple minutes before you did. I see this guy feverishly setting up, which I appreciate. I really do. But this guy looked like a chipmunk.
super source?
He looked like a chipmunk. He must have had 15
he
out
puts-
pouches.
he puts them in like-
pouches.
Yeah, like the squirrels in my front yard. He goes
He makes believe there's
instead
nuts.
of
still
instead
smell.
of buying a bigger dosage, he gets the 3s, but he puts like 12 in at once. I'm like, it would be more cost efficient to just
Yeah, I don't know
get,
what he's
get
doing.
a 9.
He's crazy. Get a 9.
Shopout.com.
Yeah, get a 9. Anyway.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. So let's do. Are we ready for trivia now?
I think so.
What do we have? Let's check the trivia. I don't hear anything. There we go.
There you go.
This fighter made his debut at BKFC 10 and now holds the record for highest total ring time in BKFC history. Who is he?
Redneck Mundell.
5, 4, 3,
Andy Glenn.
2, 1. That's it.
That's wrong.
Pause. No, that's not a good Andy pause. There you go. That's a little better.
Not Mundell.
So-
He didn't debut at 10.
Who do you think?
Who debuted at 10?
By the way, as they're thinking, I want to let you know you can answer in the chat. Let us know. Get involved. And I want to thank Julio and Andrew for sending this in to us. They've been sending in this trivia every week, and they work hard on it. So we really appreciate it. And I got to thank Andy Glenn, too, for doing the countdown.
That's not Palomino at 10, right? No.
That is Palomino. at
Palomino,
10.
that was my
Versus
first
Brito.
live show. 10,
First
that's what he
Brito,
fought.
right?
No. 11 was
11,
Isaac
no,
Valley
was-
Flag.
was-
10 was Brito for him? Okay.
That was in
14 was Alex.
11 was
Florida.
Yeah, 11 was COVID in
Where was that?
Mississippi.
Was that Tampa? I was there. It was right before COVID. And then COVID hit.
I'm pretty sure it's Palomino.
Here comes Is Dave Jr. want to get in on this one? I want to see if you know the answer for the trivia. Here, Dave Jr. is setting up. He's going to grace us with his presence for like 15 seconds here. You did really well on the trivia. You were calling it out last week. Hop on the mic. So what we're trying to figure
Are
out...
we in like a tornado here?
As soon as that mic went on, it sounds better than it did. I think there's a train that never stops going by at the ECW Arena.
Maybe.
So do you want to play the trivia again? Are you capable of that for Dave, or what do you want to do? Shut our mics off.
This fighter made his debut at BKFC 10 and now holds the record for highest total ring time in BKFC history. Who is he?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it.
Oh, hold on. We got to put your mics up.
All right. We're back in the tornado.
Oh my God.
so-
So I think Nate Shook would love me to say Brian Maxwell, but I'm gonna go with Palomino.
That's what we were talking about. We're trying to figure that was one of our guesses. Palomino. Where are you guys at? You guys saying Palomino?
Palomino.
Is
I
that
know
your-
Hunt was on there too, but that
Hunt
wasn't his
debuted
debut. He
back
debuted
in-
at 8.
Total ring time. Total ring time.
Definitely Palomino.
All right.
Yeah.
What do
And
you
he
think,
goes
Brandon?
the distance every
Brandon.
show too.
Brandon.
Milt.
What do you think? You got a headset
I
on?
was the first one to say
Brandon,
Palomino.
what do you think, Brandon?
I was
Can
the
you
first.
hear me?
All right. You know what? Dude.
Poor Brandon.
All right, play the answer.
Let's see.
The answer is the longtime king of the lightweight division, Luis Baboon.
This guy needs to
Baboon.
turn his audio up
Peruvian
on
brawler
his video.
stacked 1 hour and 17 minutes
Turn the mics off.
total ring time over his 11 fights for BKFC. Since his debut back at BKFC 10, Palomino captured both the lightweight and the welterweight belts, as well as the inaugural King of the Streets championship. Palomino holds a handful of records inside the square circle and is considered by many to be the GOAT of the sport.
Back on. Yeah, there you go. All right, so good guesses by everybody in the chat. I see Little Ben is just throwing out guess after guess. Hunt, he said you were wrong. Go figure. Little Ben, you're such a big fan, yet you didn't even get it right.
Let me help you real quick.
What are we doing? No, I don't want. What are we doing?
You don't want the pop out?
No, I do. What do I do?
There.
Are you kidding me? This changed my life. I didn't even know you could do that. Awesome. Can I close this one or no? Probably
No,
not.
you can't
Damn
close
it.
it. No.
I remember
You can
meeting.
minimize it.
I remember me and Dave went to Florida to meet Luis for the first time when he was going to sign him, and he's like, "Here, let's do a quick interview with him." And he sat him in the lobby of some hotel next to a fish tank, and it was like bright blue lights coming off, and that's all I had. I had no lights. He's like, "Let's just do a quick interview," and it was like the ugliest
Yeah,
shoot.
so I was there, and we went to Fifth Street Boxing Gym too. Remember?
Yeah, I remember that place.
Were you there? I thought it was just me and Senior there.
I don't know. I was there for something when when we first signed him,
Yeah.
and the first photos on the poster for him were on my cell phone.
Oh boy!
Like, and the sun's in his eyes. He's squinting like this. If you ever look at the BKFC 10 poster, you see him squinting.
We have to pull that graphic up and take a look at it. That's a little behind the scenes content like
Somebody
that.
go find that interview.
That was like the Wild West back then.
Oh, it was
Still
the
is.
best.
The good old days.
Yo, you don't know how good it used to be.
Oh, it used to be
Now it's all
insane.
corporate.
Well, it's getting there.
Evan wears a suit now.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's-
wear a suit
That's
now.
before. Are you wearing a suit today? You're not.
No.
How dare
What?
you? That's
it was,
before.
It
Evan-
was when the first video we ever posted of Luis saying like Luis Baboon is coming to BKFC. Yeah, stutter to BKFC, and
make it.
it was such an ugly video. I was so disgusted by it, but it was all I had. They sat him next to an aquarium, giant fish tank. You're not gonna find it. It's probably buried.
As well, it should be. It
It's
sounds
buried
like
in
it.
Yeah,
It does
But
sound like that.
The old days of BKFC were the best.
Dude, tell little Ben, say it out of your own mouth. Stop opening your mouth for the man. I mean, like, Junior is never wrong. I love him. He's the greatest. Little Ben, he likes you. Do you like him?
Meanwhile, I don't think I've answered a text message for him in like 3 years.
Those rough days, they said back in the day. Love it.
the best. Back
they were the best.
Going to
That was the
Biloxi's.
fun. Yeah.
Staying in.
Remember Biloxi? We went to Biloxi like 100
Oh my
times.
God, that's where we went.
And
Yeah, what was it? 2, 3, 5, 7, 9,
Yeah.
like 15.
There's no easy
16.
way to get
Yeah.
there.
No, it's terrible. Salina,
There's
Kansas
nothing
was
to
my
eat
worst.
there.
I used to fly to New Orleans and then drive
Yeah.
the hour and a half.
There's
Again,
nothing but
I'm going to
Waffle
say it
Houses.
again. Salina, Kansas.
Oh yeah. Remember that was an airport. One flight in and one flight
Per
out
day.
a day. Yeah.
My
air-
favorite part of that, funny story, and I'm going to embarrass him. He's going to be mad. But Cutman Eddie, we're getting on. There was a little lounge there, and we're getting on the plane, and he just fucking fills his pockets full of chips and granola bars and all this shit. Then he
I've
has to
done
go
that.
through security. Remember, you have to you went through security right before you got on the plane.
Yeah.
So he's going through security and they make him empty his pockets,
really?
and he's just emptying his pockets of snacks all over.
and it's an airport that like 30 people travel on per day, so
Yeah.
there's no hiding it. Like, I'll go to the Admirals Club, and I'll take like a bar.
There was no Admirals Club.
no,
here,
not
my
then.
man.
Not then. Not there.
The funny thing is, to this day, that was the nicest hotel I ever stayed in. We stayed
Shut
in-
up.
No,
Where?
Senior and I stayed in like a Homewood Suites.
In Salina?
And I brought my wife. She was
Where did we
8 months.
stay?
Julie was 8 months.
I'll tell you in a
pregnant.
minute.
I don't know.
The place we stayed at was when you posted a video on Instagram, and I think you thought better of it after you did it. You used two live crews, the fuck shop.
How do you remember this?
Because I remember, because each room has a bed and also a sink, so you can wash your dick after fucking the pig.
Oh.
Each room had a
yeah.
bed with a sink next to it that
Yeah.
leaked on the carpet.
Right.
There was period stains on the.
How do you know?
I remember there was a big blood spot in somebody's
do you
room.
I think the best ever hotel story though was the Tunica show.
Oh yeah, that.
Tell it.
Was that
All
the
right.
Total Line? Oh, that's a great one.
So-
Yeah, tell a story.
Total Line.
Toe the
yeah.
line one in
At the
the
Tyson
middle
gym.
of nowhere.
Yeah.
And we're checking, and it's like this. It's not even a hotel. It's like a motel, roach motel with like orange flooring, carpeting. Hasn't been renovated in 50 years. I can't even get to my room. When I finally do, I've been traveling all day, shooting whatever, and then I put my stuff down, leave to go shoot something else. I come back, and there's just like stinky, like fighter ball sweat underwear on my sink faucet, and I'm like, Like, what the fuck?
Why am I aroused? You were weird, yeah.
Yeah, so I smelled it just to make sure they weren't there.
It doesn't matter.
And, I went down. I was like, "Hey, you let somebody into my room," and they're like, "Oh yeah, sorry, like it happens." I'm like,
It happens.
I'm like, okay, I guess I'll go deal with like somebody's dirty underwear on my sink. Do you have like the cleaning lady? Is she in today, or is that on me? So I just like grabbed a plastic bag and like
You did it
you're
yourself?
picking up dog shit. I just and threw it in the hallway. I was like, yeah, I was like, what am I gonna do? We're roughing it out here.
In the hallway.
Yeah.
Dude, I checked into a room. We've talked about this before one time. I think it was in Florida.
Did somebody come in?
No, I walked in and there were two people lying in the bed already. I asked if I could sit in your favorite chair.
In the corner, yeah.
I did ask if I could sit in the cuck chair and watch.
What'd they say? No.
No, I actually was so embarrassed. I'm so sorry. I felt like an idiot. I didn't know what to do.
That happens a lot. Like we travel a lot. I've had somebody just walk into my room like in the middle of the night.
I've had
and
stuff.
he was like, "Oh, somebody's already in here in my room." I was like, "You're in my room, brother." Like I'm asleep.
That does. It shocks me with the amount we travel. I agree with you. That happens way more than you would think. Because stuff like that's happened to me too. I put the deadbolt on. I throw Do Not Disturb, and nobody gets in that room until I leave. That's how I work.
That's the only way.
And I leave my TV on. Brandon thinks that's funny. He makes fun of me. He says I'm a boomer because I used to turn the TV on.
I used to. I can't anymore.
What channel?
Fox News.
Wow.
Oh. That surprises me. I thought you'd be more of like a CNN guy.
I'm done with the news. I
don't.
Yeah, I actually have.
I like Jesse Waters. He's a Philly guy. But my thing is, I actually usually put on like Judge Judy because I leave it on to make it sound like somebody's in there. Anyway.
No InfoWars.
InfoWars. What's that stupid thing on MTV that always plays ridiculousness?
EWN.
Exactly, Brian. I don't even know what that means. Somebody just said that. Well, we have some people on tap that may or may not show up today. We're excited about that. We just did the trivia. Why don't we take a look at the Connecticut card? Is that ready? Can we look at that real quick?
Yes.
Brandon is in deep concentration. Thank you, Junior, for joining us. All right, we got Porter versus Garrett. Now, that main event, I got to be honest with you. That main event, Parker Porter, Anthony Garrett, not that the other main event was bad. I just like that new one better. Yeah. It looks like they moved Garrett up from the co. And look, Garrett's a guy to me, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Porker's, on a tear. I think he's 2-0 right now, and I think Garrett's 3-0. What? What did I say? Something bad?
Continue.
What did I say?
The chat will tell you.
He's on a tear right now?
You said
Porter.
Porker.
Is that what I said, Parker Porter?
You said Parker Porter.
I know, but in my head, it sounded right. Porter.
There you go.
Thank you. Is on. Thank you. The one time when I was talking bad about Taylor Swift, I was ripping on Taylor Starling. Like, Taylor Starling's a bitch. She's horrible. She's ugly. I meant Taylor Swift. My brain just goes a million miles an hour. Anyway, Porter versus Garrett is a way better fight, I think. Not that the other one was bad. I'm excited for it. And I believe that Anthony Garrett, 3-0, and I think that this is screwing me up. I think Porter is 2-0, as I was saying. So now you got a 3-0 versus 2-0. Somebody's always got to go kind of thing. And I've been talking to Anthony Garrett. I've been seeing him in Hollywood. I've seen him. He wants to fight. This guy's ready. And I think there's something there with him. I think we scratched the surface. I want to see what else he has to offer. But look, this is a big test for him. So let's see if he can get through it. It's interesting. There's certain heavyweights you stand next to and you talk to, and you're like, oh, they're heavyweights, and you know that. But to me, at least, there's other heavyweights I stand next to and talk to, and they just seem more massive than the other ones. And I'm trying to think how I felt when I stood next to Porter, but next to Garrett, I'll tell you right now, he's a big dude. I wouldn't want to get hit by him. So I'm curious, Evan, what do you think about the main event? I think it actually leveled up.
I'm excited to see the Warrior of Christ return.
He's great.
To continue his crusade over the heavyweight division. That guy has exciting knockouts. All of his fights are bangers. I think his last fight was in Texas, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so, too.
Big knockout there. I think that makes the main event, not to discredit the former opponent, but I think that's just a guaranteed banger. And Mohegan Sun's going to appreciate that.
I think so, too. And I think that, I'm a man of God. I go to church on Sunday, so I love that he's the Warrior of Christ. I think it's awesome that that's his way of promoting that.
Yeah.
What I would do, and maybe it's because I'm too gimmicky if I was him, I would have a priest or some sort of religious person come out with me, and I'd have frankincense going for the holiday season.
And blessing the crowd.
And I'd with the holy water.
Yeah,
Dude, if I was in the crowd, our fans, some of them might disintegrate when the holy water hits them. But, like, for me, I'd be like, hit me, I need it.
I think he should come out in a full crusader garb with the big Red Cross
Be
tunic
awesome.
on, and he should fucking stick his sword in the canvas and then take his helmet off. That's what I think of when I think of the Warrior of Christ.
Warrior Christ. I just want to see him do frankincense for the holiday season.
That too. That's good.
And
we
then-
can get some Gregorian chants even.
That's actually really good. We should have you do it.
Yeah.
But no, that in all honesty, that main event is going to be great. I'm looking forward to that. That's this weekend. Make sure you get involved with that. BKFC.com for more. And we'll put the card back up. Let's look at it more because there were some changes. And I got to tell you, I think that they've made, again, not for a bad card, but a better card. And I don't have my cheaters on here. I know that I'm always looking forward to the female fights. I know we have one of them on there.
Van Veek and Roman.
Yeah, and that's it doesn't matter. The females, I say it every time, they fight a different way. They really do.
You got Cito on there? We like Cito.
I'm excited about that. I'm very excited about that. I'm excited to see a lot of these guys who are
That
on
Peter Barrett guy, he had a fun fight. Yeah, I think this is fight 2 for him. I think he debuted at the last Mohegan, and he had a good fight. Who else is on here?
It's going to be a night of great fights. I mean, Mohegan Sun's always loud. They're always crazy. And December 20th, this weekend, get involved, man. It's like the I hate to say it, but it is like the fight before Christmas, even though it's not. Yeah. It's like it's going to be an amazing fight, a lot of presents for the fans, and I think we should, like I said, lean into the holiday season. If it was me, I'd have Santa Claus. Maybe I'll have Santa Claus come. Maybe I'll put a call in for him. So today here at the presser, a lot of stuff going to be released. We know you're excited about it. As we wait for our first guest to come on, Evan, I'm going to need your help a little bit here. We posted on social media, and we posted the top 3 fights about an hour and a half ago. We wanted to give you the scoop. And by the way, Evan and I and Brandon, we went to the brass, and we said, let's not make these people wait for the top 3 fights. So courtesy of the Bare Knuckle Show here, we decided to push the envelope a little bit and give you what the top 3 fights are. Now, I know for sure there's another fight that we're going to talk about that wasn't released. I can't get into who it is, but it's a fight I'm excited about. I know these two people will tear each other up.
People? Male or female?
That's why
Brian?
I said people.
Oh. That makes me think it's 2 ladies. Is that correct?
I don't know anything. They don't tell me anything. But I do. Yeah, it is too late. I don't know if it's the 4th fight down, but I do know the female fight on Knuckle Mania. Thank you. That's for Randy. I do think that the female fight on Knuckle Mania is very important. I think we should always have at least one, and I'm very glad about this one because I think that not only 2 beautiful women, but these 2 are going to fight. It's not going to be pitter patter around, and afraid they're going to fight, and it's going to be great.
Has there been an altercation with these women recently? Any heat behind it, perhaps?
I got to tell you, man.
Yeah.
I think Randy the Pervert's really going to like this fight too. As far as heat, I'm thinking of what I've seen online. I haven't seen any heat between these 2. Have you?
Well, I don't want to give it away.
I think you're talking about the wrong fight, bro.
Maybe I am. So
I think you might be.
I don't even know what the fight. I think I do know what the fight is.
I don't know if you do.
I think I was sitting in the matchmaking meeting.
I was too, but stuff changes, right?
Brian's shaking his head. No,
Unless they changed it on me. I don't know. Anyway,
they might have changed it.
Or maybe as much as we love you guys,
is it a title fight? Can you give me that?
I don't know what I can say, but I'll tell you this.
Okay.
Maybe we're just making all this up.
Oh.
Maybe we really know.
No, I know who it is.
All right, you just had my memory lapse.
You had
the old fight.
Yeah.
That we talked about.
Yeah.
Or maybe we're just saying this to...
I know who it is.
No, they're going nuts in the crowd. Let's see what they're saying.
What are they saying?
They're saying in the crowd, in the chat. I am so out of it today. Brit, they're saying...
no.
That
I think I know who it is. I'm not going to say. But...
I'm not. You don't have to comment. I'm telling you what they're saying. They're saying Crystal versus Brit. They're saying Jade Masa Wong. I hope so because I like saying her name, Jade Masa Wong. I think the fact that I gave them a hint that Randy the Pervert's really going to like this fight, I think that's going to help people figure it out that are hardcore show fans.
Sure.
Rick Walsh is saying he thinks it's Wong. Taylor Danger, who's a fighter for us. Hello, Taylor. We love you and thank you. I'm glad you liked the John Cena graphic yesterday. I saw your message. Thank you. Taylor Danger saying she was thinking Wong versus Beck Rawlings. Hey, it could be anybody.
I do know. Tune into the press conference.
You know who else I'm hoping's here today?
Who?
I mean, he already kind of announced he's fighting on the card, so he will be. Johnny Cannoli.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited. This guy got engaged in the middle of Wells Fargo last year, which is now Xfinity Mobile Arena, and he's been on a tear in BKFC, and I heard, we got to get a video on this. I heard there was a local bakery here in South Philly, Italians love their pastries, that wants to donate a baker's dozen of cannolis to Johnny Cannoli to give 12 of them to his family and friends, but he wants the 13th one, he was telling me, the honor of it being used for a cannoli slap.
Do you think the cannoli slap will work this time? This will be his, 4th cannoli slap?
It's worked every time. Dude.
Will his opponent be expecting that? Will he have his guard up? Will he let him get close?
Well, here's what happens. Johnny Cannone's got to be one step ahead and fighting and in the cannoli slap. You can't just walk around slapping cannolis. You got to know what you're doing. I mean, one time he offered it as a treat, a nice, tasty treat. Conor McGregor was even shocked by that. Yeah. And then another time, I think he hit it in his pocket. So maybe this time, maybe he'll hand it to DB, and DB will hand it to him on the sly. Who knows? I don't know what he's going to do. Maybe he won't do a cannoli slap. But the guy who he may be fighting, if it's who I think it is, because there's some heat on that one too. And I don't know if they're both at the presser or not today, but there's some heat on that fight. And this guy has been really ripping up our town a lot, our city, Philadelphia. That doesn't bode well in Philly. So I think he's definitely going to get cannoli slapped. And he might get more. If you remember here last year, people that were being crazy towards like cannoli and some of the Philly guys, someone threatened him, said, you got to walk out the front door today. Like there were dudes waiting outside. This is Philadelphia. Like I'm not trying to be funny. This isn't just Philadelphia. This is South Philadelphia. Like it's a different.
Poor Jeremy. Jeremy was getting it so bad.
Oh, he didn't last year. Yeah. Think of it. Like South Philly's different though. It's not. You're not dealing with West Philly, North Philly, just South Philly. Think about that.
They take it personal.
They take it personal, and it's interesting because if you've never been to South Philly, it's not like a city. It's like neighborhood bleeds into another neighborhood. So like every neighborhood is linked together. They all know each other, and they take stuff very personally. And their unions are big around here. So then you get the unions pissed off at you, and these guys are blue-collar workers that are coming out to beat ass. Like they'll fight you in the crowd. This arena we're in right now, to give you a background, it's 2300 Arena. You guys have worked here many times, right? As far as food shooting, like MMA and fighting back in the day. We've done events here with Bare Knuckle, and they're usually pretty fun. Also, this was known as the ECW Arena for old-time wrestling fans, where ECW used to kind of emulate from. That's why we did that graphic we did today. Some of the big top wrestlers. Stone Cold Steve Austin has wrestled in this arena before he was Stone Cold. This is a place where magic always tends to happen, and I think we're going to see more of that today here at the Bare Knuckle Mania 6 press conference. I also think it's interesting. I mean, let's talk about those top three fights while we're waiting here. Let's start from the bottom, and you can read comments if you want on social media, whatever you want to do. But I think that, and I'd love to hear what the chat thinks too. So far, the top three fights, it really excites me as a Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship fan, not just a guy who works here, to see this card. Philly's going to be rocking. It's going to be sold out. This event, I was talking to Dave earlier today. This event is going to be like no other, especially if you attend it live. And you better get there now because the press conference, we didn't even advertise to do a press conference yet. We're well over 7,000 tickets already sold without even a fight announced yet. So if you're thinking about coming, I would tell you, BKFC.com, get your tickets now. But I would, honestly, Knuckle Mania, I would fly in if I was a fan. Yeah. This event is going to be head and shoulders above probably anything we've done. It's going to be a war zone of entertainment. It's not just going to be fights. There's going to be something happening everywhere you look. There's going to be prizes. It's going to be nuts. I'm excited about it, like I said, and I work here. But when you look at the top three fights, let's start, we'll go bottom to top. Yeah, Soto Bonner. Let's start that. Well, first of all, Soto Bonner 2. I'm excited for that.
That was a bloodbath in Texas.
Yeah.
Tony feels he wasn't fighting at 100%.
Yep. Bonner stepped up at the last minute, and we saw what he was capable of.
So now we've got two guys with history who put on an insane fight the first time, now fighting in front of, 18,000 people.
Yeah,
we build Knucklemania cards for violence. They're not, these kind of point matches.
You're wrong, though. It's for violence and bloodshed.
There you go. So this was made knowing it's going to be a crowd-pleasing fight. These guys are going to go to war, and I am very excited to watch.
And sometimes, Evan, like rematches, we try hard not to do this. We make them good rematches. Sometimes they just throw a rematch on a card at other places. This means something, and I'm going to talk to Tony about this later if he's here at the presser, and I think he is. Hopefully we get him on today. To me, Tony has said what you've said. He said about not being 100%, and Ben Bonner's shown up last minute to fight, and it was a great fight. But also, I want to talk to Tony about everything. I mean, he's here. He's going to be in front of a crazy crowd. His personality, I think, would love the crazy crowd in Philly. Even though he's a New Yorker guy, I think that Philly will enjoy him. I also think that Bonner is the UK guys are built different. Look, I think Bonner, it's no shock to say that he shocked people when he came in and did what he did. Now that we've seen him more, maybe it's not as much of a shock. But I will tell you, I'll talk to Tony about this. He followed us to Italy. You remember that? Tony showed up in Italy to call out whoever ended up on the losing end of the lightweight title tournament. He wanted him. He was calling us out. We were talking privately.
Oh,
I think we shot a video.
speak of the devil.
We were just talking about you.
Speak
Here, come on, sit up here. Let
of
me
the
stand
devil.
Up. Can I stand up?
What's up, baby?
Come here.
Oh, let's go. We
Literally
here.
just talking about you. Right now. Sit down. We're live. Put your headset on.
Who it is.
That's why you're talking.
We were just, I swear to you, I didn't even know you were coming. Good to see you. Here, just make sure you get up. Get up. Get
In the
comfortable.
words of Joe Hendry, say his name and he appears.
That's good, dude. You like that Cena content, huh? Here you go. I didn't know you're such a wrestling guy. So make sure you get into that mic there. Anyway.
Oh, wow.
Here we go.
So, I just want to say, because I don't know if you heard
Testing,
it was a great
testing.
reference from Tony Soto. If you're a pro wrestling fan, if you're not, it went viral. Say his name and he appears. I believe in Tony Loco Soto. It doesn't work the same. You
No,
gotta,
it doesn't. You gotta hit the turn.
Do you guys know what we're talking about? Probably
No.
not. It's a wrestling thing. Sorry. All right. Tony Soto's here. Tony, a lot going on. A live show today. I'm really glad to have you. And I got to tell you, I'm excited you're on Knucklemania. You're a guy that I always want to see on Knucklemania. You are, man. And now you got a rematch against Ben Bonner, and we're going to talk all about that, talk about what's going to happen today.
Yes, sir.
Junior thought he helped me, but he screwed up my computer. Hold on. There we go. All right, so let's talk about that. I have some notes here for you because I want to make sure I cover everything with you, Tony. A lot to get to. So this is a fight you've wanted, and we were just saying before you came on, you're crazy, and I mean that with love.
Oh, yeah.
I'm on the stage in Italy doing the weigh-in show, and I see Tony Soto standing there. I'm like, this guy came to Italy because he wanted to see that fight, and you told me. Remember the conversation we had? Do you remember I filmed you and what you said?
Oh, yeah, for
Here,
sure.
Give me this mic.
Like first and foremost, you know, all due respect to both my last opponents, but those are two losses that I'm going to avenge. This is the first time in my, I would say, professional career I'm 100%. I'm actively active. I make no excuses. Both those gentlemen both won fair and square. But Big Dan, you're not going to be my referee. I will pay the higher beings to not have that ref, due to the fact that my only two losses came from two bad calls from the same referee.
So I don't know if this is proper to talk about. We talk about whatever we want on the show, and then they yell at me.
Say what you say,
Well,
baby.
they yell at me later. So
Say what you say.
Dan's always a good guy to me, but I don't fight. He's not reffing my matches, right?
Yeah.
So does that, I mean, you're upset obviously about it. You're not joking about it. I mean, have you spoken?
Not really upset.
I
I'm
know,
not
but
upset.
but have you spoken to him since this happened?
Yeah,
And what was his
have.
reasoning?
I have. Well, you gotta be fair at the same time. You know, it's such a fast, you know, such fast action in there. It's like it's really hard for him to really judge what really happened. So I don't really blame him, but I do blame him. It's one of those things where it's like, you damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Of course.
But with all due respect, I don't want him. I'd rather have my boy Andrew Glenn, or even that little
Knuckle up!
Yeah, exactly. even that little troll-looking Spanish guy from Miami that always fucks up. I don't care.
What are you doing?
You know,
why are you making enemies with refs? You're crazy.
Listen.
So
Hey, I don't care. Listen, I'm here. I got the fucking text yesterday, 3:40, and guess what?
And
I
you're
got
here.
I got on a flight, and I'm here today.
I know you called me like I'm at the airport. I'm like, all right.
Exactly.
I didn't even know if you would be able to come in for this, but this is a fight like we said you wanted. Let's talk about that. You're in Italy. You're screaming at the stage. We spoke to you privately. Then we filmed you talking
Yes.
about it. So this is a fight you were calling for. You got it.
Yes,
Not only
sir.
did you get it, Tony, don't be lost on this.
Yes, sir.
You got it at Knucklemania in Philadelphia, where we're
Yes,
going to
sir.
set an attendance record yet again.
Yes, we will, because I'll be bringing Brooklyn in the house. I know my people from Brooklyn will be coming. Everybody from New York City is going to be pulling up. Everybody from North Carolina is going to pull up. Everybody that supports me is pulling up. I already got a tons of message, lots of support. But first and foremost, man, I got the call to fight for Franco when I was in the emergency room getting ready to get my appendix pulled out.
What's that like?
I accepted the fight.
Does that hurt? Like, I've never had appendix surgery.
Put it this way, I couldn't walk for 2 days. I couldn't spar for 2 weeks leading up to the fight. I was like 5 weeks out, so I had 3 weeks of camp, basically.
So hold on, you're getting your appendix out. You think you're going to fight somebody else, who you end up not fighting, and then Ben jumps in.
No. You got to think that.
What am I forgetting about?
It was the other dude. It was the little Indian fuck. What's his name? Indian
Was it
Spice.
Chapman?
Yeah,
Chapman.
Chap balls.
I don't think you're an Indian fuck. That's what he said.
No, not you. No. So I was supposed to fight Dan Chapman, who, by the way, got demolished by my boy, Mr. James Brown. But I was basically cornering James Brown in that fight. I was like standing right by the ringside.
I heard you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Who couldn't hear me? I mean, you got. I think Evan did a video of me saying, I'm not moving until after this fight because I gotta take a mean shit. I think I said something like that. It was somebody, or I think it was Cyrus.
A Soto quotable.
Yeah, but realistically, I am in one of the best shapes ever, due to the fact that I am under an amazing management for Fight Management Mafia, which is my management. I've been able to stay active.
That's your management company.
Fight Management
Mafia
Management.
Oh, I like that.
Yes.
I like
Fight
that.
Mafia Management.
Careful, you're in South Philly. You don't talk too loud.
Listen, I talk how I talk. I walk how I walk.
I know
wear
you do.
red around the Bloods. I wear blue around the Crips.
You're
I don't
crazy,
give a
dude.
fuck.
So hold on. I love your energy every time I see you.
Yes, sir.
So let's talk about the everything from the fight with Ben, right? When you're in that fight, though, when you're actually in the fight, and respect him for showing up and doing the fight.
Oh, yeah.
When you're in that fight, what did you see in Ben? What did you feel in that fight?
I felt that this was a man with nothing to lose.
Yep.
And I had everything to lose. Mm-hmm. And the fact when you have nothing to lose, you pretty much go in and do your thing. And I had everything to lose. I didn't have to accept that fight. But as a man who loves to put on shows, who loves to make some fucking money, thanks David Feldman, and, I go in there and I do what I do best. I put on a show. And what the fuck would Knucklemania be without the showstopper?
I know, the showstopper and the panty dropper.
It, I won't say panty dropper. I like to rip them off.
No, when I used to wrestle, they'd say Shawn Michaels was the showstopper and the elbow dropper, I think he said.
Oh my
so
God.
I started saying I was the showstopper and the panty dropper. It works. You can use it if you'd like.
By the way, that video with you and John Cena, epic.
Oh, you liked it?
Epic.
Good. I mean, with John's last match, I had it on him. I found that was like 13 years ago.
Jeez.
I was like a kid. I had a little soul patch going. Look
Oh,
at
I
me.
love it. You were fucking. I know you guys definitely set up, but you look nervous as shit. You were throwing all these this, that.
Well, what do you think?
yeah.
John Cena. I didn't know he was there. Are you
You
kidding?
really didn't know he was there?
No.
Bullshit.
But so here's the thing: you have to look nervous. It's the world champion almost. Like I'll tell you what, though, when he did that to my shoulder, he hit me hard as shit, and that hurt. I know it wouldn't hurt you because you're tough, but I didn't expect that. And then I started stammering at the end because I don't know if you noticed, but I'm plugging the rock, and then I flip it, and that's what I was doing the Bobby Heenan.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah,
but I'm glad you liked it. Actually, after that interview, it was on TMZ. He left the interview, and he got into a car accident.
Oh no.
I don't know. He's okay. I was happy.
Okay.
For me, I was like, this is great. I can claim I was the last interview before he got in a car accident.
Jeez.
And that's how I plugged the interview. We did it. Wow. I was a scumbag radio guy. What do you want? All right, so you're in.
Now you're a
Was right? Yeah, there you go. See? Shit.
So Tony, it's like you might as well just be on the show. You're like these guys. You throw me way off. I love it.
Oh.
So you were in Italy. We were talking about it before.
Yes, sir.
How about that fight? What did you see out of Ben in that fight that you can exploit?
Basically, he likes to run like a little bitch.
Ooh.
He likes people to chase him. I'm not gonna chase him this time around. I'm gonna stand in the fucking center. He wants to fight, come to me. We're gonna bang. I'm not gonna chase him this time. That was a problem in the last fight. I was too busy trying to chase him. First time in a long time I'm hungry again. I actually have something to prove, not just to the fans out there, but to myself.
What does that feel like? The hunger you have inside of you, like
Feels like a fucking boner.
That's honestly, that's funny. So you have a boner. You have a boner inside of you. Is that what you're saying? So now you eat dog shit, have a boner inside of you, and what was the thing?
I don't
you
eat
said?
dog shit. I said I fuck dogs.
I
fuck dogs. And you're looking real scruffy right now, buddy.
That is still one of my favorite fucking things I've ever heard.
I'm going to tell you right now.
That caused you a lot of trouble in life, didn't it?
That to this day still fucking haunts me. It haunts me. Yes, it's funny, but...
I'm sorry, Tony.
When you're making weight and then you go sit down and you're chilling, you're eating, and somebody's like, Tony, after you knock him out, make sure you don't fuck his dog. I'm
but
like,
it's memorable.
It's like 4 years ago.
I remember when that happened and we were like, we got to get that out. And we put a shot of the dog like looking back at the camera.
Dude, that was awesome. Dude, bottom
So
line
good.
is, and I want to revisit one more thing before we let you go. Two things now, because you're freaking me out right now.
I love it, baby.
You're freaking me out. These glasses that these people wear now, are you recording me? Is that how that works?
Well, I can.
No, don't.
Oh, hey,
Oh, my
this-
God.
Oh, wow.
Am I doing POV stuff now with you?
Yeah, I like where this is going.
This is cool.
All right, listen. So Evan mentioned, I don't know if you heard him, this is important. Evan mentioned that he was at the tryouts that you were speaking of earlier. If people are just tuning in and they didn't hear it, I want to say what you said. You were saying you went to the tryouts, your wife talked to you, and you're here because of your wife.
Yes, absolutely.
And she said, go to the tryouts. You went, and you're like, I'm better than all these guys.
Yeah.
And you put your headphones on, went to work.
Yeah, went
Evan,
to work.
you said off mic, I don't know if they heard you, that you were there for that. Do you remember seeing Tony there?
Oh, yeah.
Did he stand out? And be honest, back then.
Yeah, because, like, you could tell, like, Tony had... You're a boxer.
Yes,
know?
sir.
Yeah,
Yep.
you could tell, like, an MMA guy hitting a bag versus a boxer hitting a bag. It's just... It's leagues above, just because that's all you do. You're boxing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he looked... I don't know. Did we interview you?
No, unfortunately.
Really? Nate
yeah.
didn't pick you for an interview?
No, Nate. don't
There's
pay me
Nate
for
Shook
nothing.
for you.
Where's
Yeah.
Nate? So I can fucking
I wish
slap
you. Can you
you
slap him
should've.
in the mouth today for that?
Twice.
Yeah.
One for you and one for me.
Because that would have
I
been
won
so,
3 times.
That would
3
have been
times.
so great to have is Tony's first interview at tryouts, but for
Let's
whatever
go-
reason.
Well, we have it. We have it.
You know, it is what
No,
it
no,
is.
no,
Listen.
no, we have it.
Do you?
We have it actually here.
Yeah.
Let's go back in the day. How did you feel at tryouts?
Oh,
Look
yeah.
at the camera and act like you would have acted the first day. Seriously, what were you feeling at tryouts? You said you felt better than these guys. What would you have said?
Listen, I move better. I look better. I dance better. I fight better. I smell better. Everything I do compared to anybody in this room is better. And if you don't know, you about to find the fuck out.
So with his fighting and with his talking shit, that would have. If I saw that, I'd be like, stamp him, give him a contract, he's in.
That was a long day. We had a fight in Mississippi the night before.
Oh, yeah.
And me and Nate drove like 8 hours through the night to get.
In the same car.
Yeah.
Oh, God bless you.
You know, but
I can't
good
imagine
old
the
days.
smell of that car.
Yeah, Nate just mouth breathing the whole way.
As you,
You leave Uncle Fester alone, all right?
as you, oh,
We
this
love
guy's-
Nate.
Nate's
Nate
a
was
good
the
guy.
minister at my wedding. You believe
Yeah,
that?
he really was. That
Yeah.
was, that was
He's
awesome.
an ordained.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't know
Oh,
that?
my God.
And I was like, let's.
He's got a
I'll
doctorate
use
in
Nate.
it.
It's cheap.
He's got a,
He actually did it for free. It was
That's
very
what I'm going
nice.
to say. Keep it in the family,
Yeah.
bro.
he's
Keep
got
it.
a doctorate in pastoral or theology, maybe.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
he had a doctor.
Dr. Shook.
You don't got a doctrine in being an asshole?
Oh, come on.
Oh! I love you, Nate. You know I got to talk my shit,
All
bro.
I know is that Tony Soto, Loco Soto, is on fire today. Him versus Ben Bonner Part 2. We're excited. I can't
Yes,
wait to see it. As a
yes.
fan, I'm speaking to you. I can't wait to see it.
I appreciate that.
I know everyone in the chat's excited as well. Somebody just wrote ha 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 mouth breathing.
I love it. I love it.
But I really appreciate you taking
Hey,
time with us.
Thank you for
I can't
having me.
wait to see-
Before I go, I
do you
just
got?
want to say one more thing. Thanks, for having me, guys.
Of course.
Fans, foes, friends, family. I just can't wait to do what I do best. Go out there, put on a show. This is the best version of me. This is not what you are expecting. You're gonna see something different, and I cannot fucking wait to demonstrate it for you guys. Get ready for it, baby.
I can't wait, man. It feels like a boner inside of me, Totes.
It's gonna be inside you. Keep acting like that.
Come here.
Appreciate you, brother. Love you too.
Tony Loco Soto, never at a loss for words. We can't wait to see what you say up there on stage at the presser. Don't fall getting off the stage. We need this fight. You and Bonner Part 2, we're very excited about it. I don't know what happened there. I didn't want to say anything. I think we went off the air for a minute.
Yeah.
But people said that Dan Murgliana cut the cord. People were saying in the chat. So listen, if you missed that was actually a really good interview with Tony. Just us messing around. I would guess that we're still going to have it logged, and we'll re-upload kind of on the app, bkfc.com, so you can see the whole thing. You want to see that? He told me a lot of stuff I didn't even know. Guys, let me know if you're ready for another guest, because I can get somebody else in here unless you want me to wait.
Me?
I wanted to save him until last, but I don't know how much time we're going to have, so I want to get him on now.
You want to bring him in?
I think I should. Are we ready? I don't even know.
Yeah, we're good.
All right, I can bring him in. Let's let him. Wait. Evan, should I be like, yo? Should I yell at him?
Sure.
Brandon's shaking his head. Was he in a bad mood? Brandon's going to beat me up.
Let me pan over to him so we can get his reaction.
Yeah. Hold on. There he is. You can see Tony Soto over there talking. This is the behind-the-scenes stuff people love. Wow. Feels like I'm drunk. Is it going to clear up?
It'll take a second.
All right, there you go.
Not the best autofocus here on this thing.
So you see...
wow, it's a mystery. Who is it?
World champ.
Who could it be? There he is.
Big Ben Rothwell over there. Talking to Tony Loco Soto, who just came off the show. You see him kind of BS, and you scan around, show him what's going on, man. There's not much right now because it's the calm before the storm, before we let people in. But we can kind of show him as we're waiting for Ben to get ready. I'm waiting for the high sign from Brandon. I don't know what he's
James
doing.
To get out of the way. James, our lovely cameraman.
Yeah, there's James, the cameraman. So, this is what's going on right now. There's James. As everybody gets ready, Ben Rothwell, very relaxed right now, but who knows what's going to happen when he faces off with Andre, because I'm going to talk to him about it. They fought. I don't know if you noticed, they fought twice in MMA. And I believe that Ben lost both times. I think once was by decision and once was by a knockout. So that's interesting to me, if he lost by knockout. Now, that was many years ago, and Ben's had a little more bare-knuckle experience, so we'll talk to him about that as soon as we get him ready. Should I scream at him?
Yeah, give him a
I don't know. Brandon made it sound like he wasn't ready.
Look at him.
What's Brandon do? Oh, Brandon's working on the broadcast stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
Brandon had to run away.
Poor Brandon. All right, let's see. There you go. Look at his big hands.
Conversation's done. Go ahead.
Yo, Ben! What's up? You can't. Tony's worse than I. You can't stop him talking. Come here. How you doing, Ben? Where's your title belt?
You want it?
Yeah, bring it up. We want to see the title belt. Bring that title belt up, please. Thank you. Whoa, don't fall off the stage, bro.
Yeah, don't fucking ruin the main event.
You can't ruin the main event. Here, put this on. How are you? Thank you very much. All right, let's display it.
You display it.
I want to look at this beautiful world title. I'm probably not going to be able to do too good, but
You got to fold the.
put that behind
there you go. All right.
That's going to fall. Oh, well. There it is, the title. You can see it.
We can see it.
All right. I'm just excited. I don't mean to disrespect your title. You're making me nervous, Ben. Can you do me a favor?
What?
I mean, you make me nervous when I'm in your presence, to be honest with you, because you're such a big dude. I was talking about when you stand next to a heavyweight, and sometimes for me, they all look different. Sometimes they're more physically imposing. They're always imposing, but you're extremely physically imposing. But you're a nice guy. In 2 of the bell rings, then we're all done. Just leave it like that. We're good. It's cool. Here, move up. Put that mic up there. Get comfy. All right. Are you comfy? That's what I say to my kid. Are you comfy? Does Ben Rothwell ever get comfy?
Is he a morning person?
No, that's my first question.
Yeah, we know that.
No, I want to talk about that
We
first.
know I am not a morning person.
Thank you for saying
coffee.
I literally, I wish I could. I should have
A
gotten you a
blackout
Wawa.
coffee.
So, well, not any, still?
I don't know.
I don't need some kind of coffee. All right, anyway. Ben Rothwell's here, heavyweight champion of the world for Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, and I say that makes him the baddest man on the planet.
Look at our new merchandise.
There you go.
This is what they sent me.
Available, I guess, at bareknuckleshop, I don't even know, .com. So, listen, Ben, world championship, and that's the first thing I want to talk. We'll talk about your fight in a minute. We got a couple minutes with you, right? Got some time for us,
I'm
don't we?
here. Come on.
So, first, I call Ben to make sure he's coming here today. I called him. I said, hello, and I hear this. Ben, forgive me, but I hear, I can't even do it. Hello. And I'm like, Ben, is everything okay? He's like, I've told you before, I'm just not a morning person. This was like an hour and a half ago. You stay up all night, don't you? Usually. Come on, talk about it.
I mean, we went to bed, which was kind of early for us, but like around midnight, and it's just my body is adapted to staying up late. I fight late at night. I train late at night. Like that's kind of what we do. And
what's a typical training session? What time?
I've actually made adjustments. So I do actually some of my hard sparring between 4 or 5 p.m., which is early. It used to be 8, 9 p.m. and from the older days. Mm-hmm. So we've made that for the hard training. But I do a lot of my cardio sessions and things like that at like 10 p.m. 10 o'clock at night is just finally I get in. But everything's ramped up. And then you just need a couple hours to cool down and calm down. And I'm probably going to bed at like 1, 2 a.m. Yeah. But you got to think when the fights are, you know what I mean? You need to be active and ready at 10, 11 o'clock at night. So
that makes perfect sense. But I was going to say that, I've done, like when I would go and lift at the gym and not train like you do at night, it would keep me up. Like you feel great. You get that euphoric feeling, but you're tired. So it's interesting that you do it like that. We know you're not a morning guy. Never called Ben before, 11 a.m.?
I mean, 10 o'clock's been a new one. I warn people, don't try.
He's like a bear. Before he's not mean. He's just a bear. He's like, hello. It's great.
But that's how people say I answer all the time. So.
Nah, usually you're more happy. Like if you call me and I pick up, you're like, oh, you didn't pick up. And then they're like, oh, you did. And you get all happy. You're a very happy giant. But this morning I was nervous to talk to you.
No, that's because out of the 9 times that I call you and you finally do answer,
Shut up!
I make a big celebration, yeah, oh my God.
Well, that's why I do it. You intimidate me. So let's talk about the fact that, and we know this from talking on the phone, not from calling me. Don't look at my questions, Ben. I see what you're doing.
I'll just do the interview like this from now on.
Listen, we talk on the phone, and one thing I know about you personally, you're a good dude. I like talking to you. But also, I know that you've been waiting for this fight. You've been drooling for this fight. And it kind of sucks because we were about to announce something in Australia. That got messed up. There was a couple of false starts here. As a fighter, as the world champion who's dying to get out there and fight, that sucks. It's got to suck. But now here we go to Knuckle Mania, the biggest event of the year. So that's got to make it feel a little better, right?
Yeah, it's bittersweet. I had a year layoff. That part sucks.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk about this probably in our press conference. My opponent has got 3 fights done this year, so he's ready. He's ready to go. He's coming for me, and I've kind of had to sit out for the year. The thing is, though, I did stay in a continuous training camp.
Of course.
Right after the title fight win in January 25th, I took about a month off, and then starting in March, I was back on it because I was going to be in the main event for the Australia event.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been in it, been in going with it, and then obviously Australia pulled the plug on that. And then I was told about October 4th. You know, it was like, hey, October 4th is a maybe. So I just kept on, kept the gas down and kept training, staying sharp, being ready. Obviously that didn't happen. And then it was just like this, you know, up and down, what's going to happen, something November, something December. And I was a little discouraged, you know, because it's been almost a year. But when the news came through that this was what I was waiting for, it was all wiped clean. It was all good.
Yeah.
This was it. This is what I was waiting for. This is worth it. Not only do I get to fight in front of one of the most amazing fans that I've ever fought in front of in the Philadelphia crowd, the energy and everything that they bring was incredible, and to come here and do it again, but to be the main event of Knuckle Mania 6, that in itself is a trophy for me, and I'm beyond excited to come on and perform.
Well, you talk about trophies. You got the biggest one in the game sitting here in front of you, and knocked Mick Terrell out for that. A vicious knockout, Knuckle Mania last year. 1 year ago, Knuckle Mania 5, same building as you're saying. You felt the energy. And what you said, we've talked about this on the show before. You said, I think it was something, I'm going to misquote you. Feel free to fix it. But basically, all the energy those fans gave you went in your fist that punched them. And that's not you just talking trash. You said it was, I think you said it was the most electric crowd you ever fought in front of. Can you imagine this year? Like you said, main event. I mean, what does it mean to you? You should be on the top anyway. You're the world champion. But for the company to put you in the main event and attach themselves to Ben Rothwell versus Andre Arlovski, that show can't fail. We have to break an attendance record. You're the guy on top.
For me, there is no greater respect the BKFC could have granted me than this. This is it. This is like the crown jewel, and it means a lot to me. It really does. And I know what I'm going to get out in front of. And last year, it was 17,000 fans plus. And they're loud, they're into it, and there's nothing more exciting for me to fight in front of a crowd like that.
Hey, Ben, I'm excited for you, too. But the way we should say it, it sounds better. Say, nearly 18,000 fans. That's what I always say. It was like 17 and change.
18,000
no,
fans.
Nearly 18. There was 25,000 in that building. Did you
yeah.
And 762.
Right,
I used
to
say 17,700 and something.
But isn't it better in math? When I'm helping my second grader with math, and they teach you to round up. So we can round it up to 18. We'll go for that, and then it'll be great. So you've now fought. I don't know if you're aware of this. Wells Fargo Center last year, and they've just changed the name of the arena to Xfinity Mobile Arena. So now it's a different place. So don't yell Wells Fargo Center when you get your victory. Wells Fargo Center. They'll laugh at you. Now here's what I want to say concerned about, but I don't know if I should be concerned. You know fighting. You've been doing it longer than me. I'm excited to see you and Andre fight. Now, you guys have fought, from what I know, correct me if I'm wrong, twice. MMA both times. And one time, he won both times. But one time was, I think, a decision win, and the other time was a knockout. That's my research shows this. So originally I was going to ask you, Ben, I was like, this is going to be much different because it's bare knuckle. It's not MMA. But knowing that you fell to him via knockout before, I didn't see what happened. I don't know what happened, so correct me if I'm wrong. That kind of, I thought, well, he's going to come in a bare knuckle. Ben knows what he's doing. It's going to be a different game. But knowing that you lost by knockout, even though it was many years ago, why will it be different this time?
So, rewind back quite a bit. 2008 was the time when that first one happened, and he caught me in the third round. He actually had flurried on me right at the end of the second round, and Andre was hot at the time. Mm-hmm. He went on to give Fedor Emelianenko, who was the best heavyweight at the time, one of the best 3 minutes he'd ever had. And I was a kid. I just didn't fight the way I fight. I wasn't confident, and I fell to him in the third round. 10 years later, we fight again in UFC, and there was definitely some things that had happened. There make no excuses. Obviously, Andre is a warrior and a true veteran.
Yeah.
We battled for 3 rounds. The end of the third round, though, I know that I had him. Like, between me and him, like, I knew the fight was turning in my favor, and I was about to get him, but I ran out of time. So this time around, I have a lot to prove to him directly, and he knows that. He knows what I'm bringing to the table, and I know that he trains very hard for me. So this is a huge fight for the fans as well, because we're going to be 2 powerhouse heavyweights that are going to give the fans everything they want to see.
100%. And it's funny you brought that up, because you are a man of the people. We say it all the time. If you've never been to a live show, this guy will fly himself out just to hang out with the fans. He's like the Pied Piper. You don't even get to watch the fights usually. They're just there lined up to take pictures, sign autographs, and hang out with the world champion. And you gladly do that. Now, Knuckle Mania 6, every year, every fight we try to be fan-friendly, but Knuckle Mania 6, we have major plans. You're going to be getting it done in the squared circle, but on the other side of things, it's going to be a major entertainment event. We're going to have all kinds of stuff, more than normal happening. So I think for you to be so fan-friendly as a world champion, and be it one of our most, I'd say it's going to be our most fan-friendly event we've ever had, all kinds of stuff going on, I think that fits really well. Now,
it does and it doesn't, because I'm fighting.
Yeah, but they want to see you fight.
And when I'm they want to see me fight. But that fan-friendly stuff is I love to be at the events and be with the fans when I'm not fighting, because I can really put myself out there. I'm not focused. Because everybody knows the week of the fight, I'm not quite the same.
No, you're not.
Right now I'm Ben Rothwell, he's Andre Arlovski, but the week of the fight, he turns into the pit bull, and I turn into something much, much darker. And
when does that switch? I always ask fighters.
The week of the fight, things start to happen.
Like you wake up Monday morning or Sunday morning and you start to feel it. Does your wife have to tell you? Does kids notice? Like, what happens?
Well, it's kind of like when I fly away. So I usually leave everybody on Tuesday, and things start to happen. My body starts to know, hey, the flight's happening. Like, we're going to war. We know what's happening. And I say war loosely. I just mean battling another human being.
Yeah.
And things really, really turn up like Thursday, and then Friday at weigh-ins, that's it. Then the final trigger flips. We're on that stage, it's square off, and my body, my mind, everything knows, like, hey, we're doing this tomorrow, and that's it.
So you're doing it tomorrow. I've never been in a bare-knuckle fight. I don't even know what that would feel like, but it must be a powerful, cool feeling. I just asked Soto when he was up here. So Tony. Tony's a little crazy, a little off-color sometimes. He says whatever he feels. So I just asked Soto when he was up here. I said, what does that feel like, dude? You've wanted this fight now, because he has a rematch, and I'm like, you want the fight now, you got it, and you're in the best shape you've ever been, and I'm like, how does that feel? Are you like jonesing for this fight? And what did he say? How did he say it, Evan? He feels like there's a boner inside of him.
Yes.
I think he meant he had a boner to fight. Like it's like it was so exciting, but he kind of misquoted. So I don't want you to say anything like that. But how do you feel, Ben? I know that I know you enjoy the fans. I know you probably love being the world champion. I would. But I know this is also, it's a passion, but I feel like it's a job for you when that switch flips on. You got to go out there and provide.
It's a lot of that gets pushed to the side, because that's meaningless to what I'm really fighting for and what I'm about.
Okay.
It's a dark energy of I'm fighting. I'm going to put bare knuckles to someone's skull and do great bodily harm to that individual. So that's a darkness to it, and there's a reason I come out in a cloak, because I'm not the same. There's an alter ego there, and it's something that I carry with me that, want to be the scariest human beings on this planet in that moment.
It's interesting because you were in this conversation. I don't know if you remembered. It was on Instagram. Former WWE star Killer Cross, Karrion Kross, who loves bare knuckle, was slated to maybe fight bare knuckle at one time, and he said that he was going to do it. He said this on an interview with Chris Van Vliet. He said he was going to do it, but he said he didn't like who he'd become. He said he couldn't control it almost. It's kind of what you're saying. There's a darkness to it for him that he couldn't mentally get a grip on. He didn't like how it made him feel. Somebody cuts him off in traffic, he's more angry than he normally would be. He didn't like that. Like, that was an example he gave. But I think I get what he means. And I respect him for saying that. It's something that he doesn't like putting himself there. Is it hard for you to put yourself there?
That's the difference between him and me. Like, I have a sick part of my brain enjoys it. It brings the best of me out.
You enjoy
focuses me.
Really? Do you think, I don't mean to be like a psychiatrist here, but I know we've spoken before, and you said, like, growing up, you said it and it did really well. You called the guy's name out that bullied you, and you like confronted him and all that. One time you were on the show, you talked about that. Do you think this darkness or this wanting to fight, does that go back from there? Like when you were growing up, if you got picked on?
A compilation of everything I've went through, all the hardships in my life, every time I've been repressed, bullied, hurt, disrespected. It all comes out in that night of the fight. You know, unfortunately for my opponent, that he's the guy that has to pay. Yeah. And if, in this case, this particular opponent's disrespected me enough, so
he's gonna
I got something to prove to him.
Yeah, he's going to pay. So, I mean, I admire what you do. I admire that you can go to a place that I could never go to, and I just wondered where it came from. But you're right. I can't even believe you ever got bullied. You're like the nicest guy in the world. You could walk around and just say, Soscia, pick that belt up now. Soscia, shine my shoes. I'd have to do whatever you told me. Soscia, I need to comb my beard. Yes, sir. Soscia, go bang your head off a wall. I would do it because you're you. Like, how did people bully you? You've always been a pretty big guy.
I love Stan Lee's, you know, his relation to real life. And in Spider-Man, he had the awesome quote, with great power comes great responsibility.
True.
And I've always held on to that. Yeah, I am. I always try to tell guys, you're so big. And I'm like, man, there's so many bigger guys on this planet than me. So I always try to be humble on that. But at the same time, when I stand in the crowd and I'm looking over the entire crowd, I go, all right, I'm bigger than a lot of people. And I have to, but I try to take that humbly, and at the same time, to all those people that might need me, they might need my size and strength. If something happens, I'm there. I'm not going to think twice.
Yeah, man, it's cool because, like you said, the Spider-Man quote. I agree with that, and you live that every day. You love the fans. You're excited. Let's end on this, Ben. Unless there's anything else you want to talk about, you got an open mic with me. You always have that. Let's talk about this though. That gold right there, all that gold in front of you. What does it mean to you? And you don't have to, I'm not asking for emotion, but like, or if you have it, have it. But what does it mean to you to be the bare knuckle fighting championship heavyweight champion of the world and carry this company, because you are, on your back to the next level? You're the guy that's doing this for us. You're with us, carrying us to the next level. And I feel that coming. I can see it and I can feel it. I hope you can too. But what does that feel like?
Personally, the night of, it was like something I want to get off my back. Like, I did it. I'm a world champion in a legitimate, world-class organization. It's recognized as such worldwide. The part that was awesome is when I started to get to go to the events as the champion with the belt, and the way the fans glow and get excited, that is what made me happy. That is what it's about. When I would go to the events, and you said people were lining up.
They do.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't be happier. See how excited, and to see the families that have now come and embraced the BKFC, bringing their kids, making us a family affair. That to me is the coolest, something that money can't buy. And we're doing it. We're exciting the people. We're there for the fans, and the belt brings all of that, and that's what means the most to me.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting because I remember a couple months ago, and you're going to have to help me with this story, but you were in a contest alongside the Bare Knuckle Show, and a family won. They won. Like, it wasn't like some dude and his buddy that were coming to watch fights. It was the mom, the wife, that was the biggest fan.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, that was so cool.
It's
talking
crazy.
About beautiful family in Texas. Had, you know, they had their 10, 9, and 7-year-olds, and they were there, and they came to the weigh-ins. They came to the event. I got to meet them, and then as I did this, it was from the Florida event in December. In Florida in the middle of summer. They gave that really cool poster and had everybody signed it, including Conor McGregor, everybody. And I'm like, man, what am I going to do? I'm going to give this away. And she was like right on it. She was one of the first people who says, you know, let me enter. I want to be in this. And I was all about it because they go to the events, they watch us. So definitely some big fans there, and they won that. And I was very, very happy to give it to them.
Yeah, it's just so interesting to me, like, again, that it was the wife and the mom. They all liked it, but she was the biggest fan. And I think that I think that's changing. Like, you can see, I know I'm the crowd. You've been in the crowd with me. There's more families. There's more kids. There's more females than there used to be. I mean, you look like 3 years ago, there wasn't that. It's there now.
That's a big deal. And then the thing is cool is about our sport, why I keep telling people this thing is blowing up, is because I've been fighting a long time, 25 years. And you know, I used to be on other pay-per-views. And my friends would get you know, everybody together, and they would have their girlfriends and wives and stuff come to these things. Before the main event happened, the women would be sleeping or already left, and that hasn't happened in these BKFC events. That's the coolest thing that I'm getting from my friends, is that they're cheering just as loud, they're watching through the main event, and that's what I'm seeing at the live events, everything. This is a fan-friendly sport, and that's why I'm so excited to be a part of it.
I want to read this to you. Taylor Danger, who's a fighter that is yet to fight for us yet, said, Ben talked to us at Texas. He was a super nice guy, and he was very welcoming to the promotion, welcoming them to the promotion. Truly great representation of the company. I couldn't agree more. They're all agreeing. They're putting love signs in here. They're dropping emojis how great you are. Fans truly love you, Ben. We enjoy you, and I appreciate you coming on today. I can't wait to see what you're going to talk about at this presser. I can't wait to see you guys fight.
Me too.
Dude, you've had like your balls tied up for like a year, and now they're going to release him, and you're going to go nuts. It's true. It's like you know what I mean? Like, you know, it's true,
I don't
dude.
know.
No, it's true. It's like
balls tied up.
Yeah, dude. Like he couldn't do anything. He couldn't do anything. Like, they were tied in a knot, and he couldn't let it out. Now they're going to untie him.
Soscia.
You've never heard this expression? Am I the only one who's heard this? Am I the only one who's heard this expression?
Your balls tied up?
Like tied in a knot, and now he can release them.
Well, we're going to see him release them today at 2 o'clock. Tune in.
2 o'clock.
We went from family friendly to inappropriate.
The champ's balls being tied and untied.
How do I say it nicer? Let me think. Maybe you can help me with this. I feel like you've been
in a cage and you're about to be released.
Yes, you're releasing you from the cage. Is that better? Is that more family
friendly? I'm getting released from the cage to get put into a squared circle.
There you go. Good edit there on the fly. I thought you were going the other way. Anyway, we love him here. We're very proud that you represent the company. You know I was telling you that. Big Ben Rothwell. And do me one more favor. We got this clown in the chat. He goes by Big Ben. And we've had, I've told you, we've had fighters.
The Little Ben.
Yeah, Little Ben.
Little Old Ben.
There you go. Don't try to take my man's name. He's the world champion. Put some respect on the heavyweight world champion's name. Big Ben Rothwell. I'll say it again, man. Appreciate you as a human and a fighter. Can't wait.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ow, man, that guy shakes hands like a man, not like me. Hey, Ben, thanks, man.
Of course.
If you forget that, don't forget that. 5 shoes. I think the stage is going that way. It's like crooked. Thank you, Ben. There he goes. Big Ben Rothwell. That's one of the top fights, the main event released so far. We've talked to Tony Soto. We've talked to Ben Rothwell. I don't know how much more time we have because I know they have to get ready at 2 o'clock for the presser, but I was trying to get Lorenzo Hunt on here, but if I know Lorenzo Hunt's a guy that's going to show up last minute. I thought maybe he would come on today, but
he was in the Bahamas like last night, so he had to hop on a plane to get here, yeah.
And he's still going to be, so what are the odds that he's still going to be Lorenzo the Juggernaut Hunt?
Yeah, he was in vacation mode. You know, he's got to turn it on.
I would love to see. Now, I don't know. I feel like Lorenzo in vacation, but I feel like he's going to be walking around being Lorenzo. I don't think it's really a turn on or turn off thing for him. Yeah. Like even on vacation.
He's always the champ.
He's always the juggernaut because the champ said so. So there's a lot of greatness happening here today. 2 p.m. Make sure you're tuned in for the presser. We're excited. And don't forget, coming up this weekend, we'll be at Mohegan Sun with a top-notch card. BKFC.com for more of that. I was talking to David Feldman right before we went on the air today as I was driving here. And I know he's super excited for today's presser and for Knuckle Mania 6 in general, the event. As I said to Ben, I think I said it to Soto too. I don't know with all the laughter we had there, but I think I said it to them. This is a different kind of event. And we always strive to be fan-friendly. But after talking to Dave, I think this is going to be the most fan-friendly event we've ever had. I think there's going to be stuff going on everywhere you look, tons of crowd interaction, amazing fights. We want people to leave and be like, whoa, what just happened? Awesome fights. It was like a big party. So that's what we're trying to get out of this. The top 3 fights have been announced. As Evan and I were talking about earlier, I don't know if this was on the show because some of it got clipped, and I think we're going to release the whole thing later. But there was also a female fight that has not been announced yet. They'll be doing that today. I saw Johnny Cannoli hanging around. I'd like to get him on the show. I don't know where he was. I don't know where he is. You know what makes me laugh, Evan?
What?
This isn't toward Cannoli. It's just toward some fighters in general. They all hit me up. We need to be on the show. We need to be on the show. We need to be on the show. Now there's an opportunity today where we're doing a live show. The heavyweight champion of the world is already here. The top guy in the main event's already here, and he was on the show. Tony Loco Soto, a BKFC OG, already here on the show. Anybody that wants to be on the show, I'm sitting here live, they can just pop on. But they'll DM me, and they'll say, you're not putting me on the show. I need to be on the show. Nonstop. And now there's a chance to be on the show. I see Tomlinson over there. Yeah. I can't see. You want to bring him? He's fighting.
I was laughing because Arlovsky was just walking in the background.
That's what somebody said.
Yeah.
You should have called it out.
Yeah.
That probably would have gotten Ben mad, but I would have loved to have them two start jawing. Where's Arlovsky at?
He got no security.
Was he wearing like a Gucci suit or something?
Is that him back there?
Gucci sweats. Yeah,
I think he's just sitting back
there. I like when
there.
we do this. Let's pan him. Let's see what he's doing. Let's interview him. So Andre, how are you today? Are you ready for your? Look, what's he doing?
He's just hanging out.
He looks like an angry man. Have you talked to him before?
Yeah.
Is he angry? I never had many.
I mean, he's Russian, right? So that's just kind of their.
Yeah, their demeanor.
Oh, look! Look at this live moment we're capturing here.
Nah, man.
Arlovsky
shaking hands. I don't know if it's gonna be like this. You know what's funny? Ben just sat here, and I love Ben, but he just sat here and said he was disrespected
What if they get in a
by
fight right
Arlovsky.
now?
He's disrespected with Arlovsky, and he just said that, and now he's going over to shake his hand. I guess you give them the respect, even though he was disrespected. That's what I'm thinking.
Arlovsky's feeling him up.
I'm
just
trying
felt his arm.
I mean, we could.
We're sizing each other up.
We could commentate on it.
This is kind of like National Geographic when you see like two silverback gorillas. Here we are.
Yeah, this is interesting. Like, what do you think they're talking about? He's got to be getting in his head. What he just said on the show. I wish we had a mic on him. Yeah. They don't even know we're shooting him.
No, that's what's good. This is real.
Yeah, this is cool.
He's feeling them up.
They're shaking. You know they're squeezing.
Yeah.
Their buddy. He's like, and you know, here's Ben. Ben's a class act. He really is. I don't know Andre that well yet, but Ben's a class act. So look, this is going to be a fight between these two guys. Oh, he stood back up.
Oh.
What do you think Ben said to him?
Oh, we just gave him a little tap.
Yeah, this is dude. This is a little. Yeah. I don't know. Little sus, as the kids say.
No, Ben said. He said today, I'm Ben and he's Andre, but once fight week gets here, that's when the switch flips.
That's true, but Ben sat here and said that he was disrespected by him, and then he's going over to talk with him. I got to think what you're saying. I think he's trying to get in his head. I think he's trying to be buddy-buddy, but I got to say at 2 o'clock when this presser starts, ain't going to be friends no more.
Well, we need some body language analysts here.
I wish we had. I mean, they both seem pretty. I don't know.
Standing square.
Well, you also see Andre has his hands in his pockets.
Yeah.
So is he not worried about Ben? Because or maybe he just trusts Ben, and Ben has respect not to take a shot on him. You can tell that's not the juggernaut in somebody else. Yeah. All right. Well, there you go.
There you go.
We're waiting for that at 2 o'clock. Let's cut back over here. We can show a final scene here. What we have going on. There's my bag. There's my other bag.
The camera that sucks.
So there it is.
Takes an hour to get in focus.
Oh, that looks better now.
Oh, they turned the lights on.
Oh, finally, as we get ready to stop here. So let's see. Let's see what they're saying in the chat before we get out of here.
What do the analysts think?
I know. They're analyzing the chat. They will be fighting at some point, so it's not surprising, LOL.
They fought twice.
Yeah, that is true. They know each other.
They've known each other for what? He said
I wouldn't blame either one of them. Rick saying, thought Ben was much bigger than Andre, but they're about... I got to tell you, I don't think that. I never thought that, but I do think that Ben is... I thought he looked bigger than Andre in that shot, didn't you?
I think he's heavier.
That's what I mean. Just like not much taller.
I think Andre's tall. Is Andre taller?
I don't know. It didn't look
like
to me. But who the hell am I? They, sometimes they just stand there hanging out. They're not all the way standing up. I do know this. 2 o'clock today, the Knuckle Mania 6 press conference. It will be here. Bring Lux Ludlow on. If he's here, I would have loved to bring him on. But again, there's nobody sitting in this chair.
Is that him right behind you?
Where's he at? Is he there? Where's he
walking by?
Well, again, we're sitting here. Who's he there? Who's back there? I mean, they just told me I got to wrap it up soon. So I guess I got to wrap it up.
Okay.
I don't know. Should we wrap it up, or you want to bring Lex on?
I guess Brandon walked away.
I think he told me to wrap it up. I don't know.
How
you should wrap it up too. Practice safe sex. It's a good thing for you. Lambskin. If you're allergic to the latex, you can do lambs. Is it called lambskin or something?
Yes.
That just sounds gross to me.
I think it's the intestine of a goat.
I wanted to say a smart-ass remark, but they're probably talking about their previous fights. Matt Guyman, that's a fighter saying that, Matt. Thank you for that. Yeah, they know each other too. But still, man, like you said, come fight night, it's all over. All right, I see the fighters are starting to file in. They're getting ready for the Knuckle Mania 6 presser coming up at 2 o'clock. That'll be live on the BKFC app, bkfc.com. You can grab it. Last year was nuts. This is Philly. It could be nuts again this year. I know you can see some people walking around the background, but I think I'm getting a wrap-up sign of. Is that what's happening?
No, I'm actually... Oh. I just texted Brandon that we're ending the show, so you need to get back here so you can roll it out.
I don't want to end the show.
And he looked at me.
I think
and did a what's up and then ran away.
Then I won't end the show. Yo. Really quick.
Oh, we got Lex here.
Here. Now see, we got 2 more minutes with Lex. I got to get him on, dude. I'm sorry, I was waiting. All right, they're gonna kill me, Lex.
Why are you on such a time crunch, dude?
Because they got to get stuff. I don't know. They tell me when to shut up and when to talk, and I'm happy I can talk now. How are you, Lex?
Good. How are you, dude?
Stand up. You know how. Ludlow, I'm going to say as you drink your Federal
Donuts coffee.
Chicken coffee.
Yeah.
I have my Wawa here.
It's chicken flavor.
You're a local guy. Why aren't you drinking Wawa?
Wawa's not good, dude.
Are you trying to screw my sponsorship deal up?
Oh, you have a sponsorship?
No,
Wawa's
not
great.
yet. Not yet.
Wawa's the best thing ever.
I like Federal Donuts too. It's really good. We don't have a lot of time, so I like you as a dude, but I want to talk to you.
What's up?
We were promoting you on the show a couple weeks ago. Hawani saw you.
Yes.
And Hawani, he said, "Oh, that guy's. Oh my gosh." And you look like you were going to kill him. You look like a murderer. I'm being honest with you.
Yeah.
You're the most hated. Didn't he? He looked like he was going to murder him.
Yeah.
You know, you're the most hated man in combat sports.
I am.
Why? Why does everybody hate you so much?
I mean, you're just going to have to wait and see, I guess.
So at the press conference today, 2:00, they're going to announce who you're fighting.
Are they really?
Yeah. I
oh,
think,
so we get to talk about it.
I believe so. Don't talk about it yet. They'll do it at the press. I know who you're fighting, though.
Yeah.
And I'm very excited for that fight,
yeah.
dude. It's a great fight.
Yeah.
Another great one here on the card. But as far as you and your energy, I mean, this is a big fight for you. It's a level even up yet again.
Right.
Okay.
And that's what we want to keep doing. We just want to keep getting closer and closer to Kamosi. That's all we want to do. He's running, man. He's running for the hills.
Yeah. You think Kamosi's scared, huh?
I do think he's scared.
Why do you say this?
Well, another reason I think he's scared, and I was going to talk about this press conference, but we could talk about it real quick. A buddy of mine, right after this fight, the fight with Lewis Rumsey, saw him out there, and he was like, if Lex really wants to fight me, he'll fight me in the street. Why would I fight him in the street?
There's no pay in the street.
No pay in the street. He doesn't, you know what? Doesn't even have the belt to put it on the line anymore.
Ooh. Low blow. All right. Well, look, I wanted Lex Ludlow to come on to get people excited about the press conference starting at 2:00. BKFC.com. If you don't have the app, you can grab it there. It's going to be a great presser. It always is in Philly. So, Lex, I know you were a pro wrestling fan, and that's where your name comes from, Lex Luger. So give them the final pitch. I'm putting the pressure on you. Give them the final sell. Why should they tune in at 2:00 to see what Lex Ludlow is going to do at this press conference or anything else? Why?
Well, because just like my post-fight speeches, I'm pretty unpredictable, and I always have something good to say. So I definitely have a lot to say this press conference for sure.
Good or bad, I don't know.
It's most hated for a reason, right?
That's right. I was afraid to even bring you on here. You're a loose cannon, bro.
Yeah, it's all right.
Lex Ludlow, I'm glad that I can be friendly with you because I don't know what you're going to do. Congratulations on the major mainstream coverage on Hawani. I mean, for him to stop the show and look at you, that means something.
Right.
So now we're going to show why it means something in Philadelphia, February 7th on the card, Knuckle Mania 6. Lex Ludlow.
Got a lot of people coming out to this fight too, over 300 people. So you know,
they're going to be loud. The Lex Ludlow section.
Yeah, we're going to have a lot of people there for sure.
It's going to be awesome. Lex, I'm sorry I'm cutting you short, but
it's okay, brother.
Time. Thank you. I just want to get you on. They were saying in the chat, get Lex on.
Oh, were they really?
Yeah,
oh, cool, awesome, yeah.
The Lex Express is here, baby. Lex Ludlow.
God bless, dude.
God bless you too. Thank you for saying that. All right, we're short on time. Brandon is staring at me, broken Brandon, like he's going to break my face because we've gone too long. I appreciate each and every one of you. I want to remind you, Connecticut, where am I looking here? Connecticut, it's fight week. Make sure you get to Mohegan Sun if you're in the area, or make sure you watch it, bkfc.com for more. But right here and now, we are moments away, about a half an hour away, I guess, right? A little less? About a half an hour away from the BKFC Knuckle Mania 6 presser.
I don't know what Brandon's
Brandon,
doing
come
back
up here.
here.
Come up here real quick, Brandon.
Get up there.
Just come up here real quick. Get up here. How long was that? Was that a good 2 minutes?
I'm going to count down the end of the show.
Was that a good 2 minute interview?
I'm counting down the end of the show now.
Find
Ready?
The fade. Oh, there's the button.
Just
okay.
yeah.
No,
fade the black.
We're 2:00.
10,
2:00.
9.
We're going to be live
8,
from the
7,
Knuckle Mania 6 press conference.
5,
it's going to be nuts.
4,
and I'm going to start it all off
3,
right now by
2,
punching broken
1.
Brandon in the face.